And I've just been shocked with the fact that we've been seeing some like crazy strategies today, Gabby, with like sageless comps. It genuinely just caught me off guard. But Sub Rosa is going to be able to get first blood on there, and Skylar pushes forward, and it's just TSM marches on through to the B site. But that kill is going to be dropped. Mitch does manage to find the target. Now we're going to find ourselves into a 2v3. Cloud9 need to try and retake this site here. You got to look for that Sova. Give your Cypher a little line of sight. Mitch, nice shot right through the structure there. It's going to actually provide Vice maybe an opportunity to go on to this right end here. And I think that was going to be scouted out. So Vice knows exactly where they're going to be. And here comes the push forward as they're going to tackle this attack here. And this is looking very good for TSM. There was a good effort by Mitch and Vice without a doubt. Site there, and just look at those shock arrows. It's kind of been the story here, right? Players taking advantage of the kit with Sova. Skylar gets 2 kills though, and Mitch actually helps him out. That's going to leave a bad taste in TSM's mouth. The only 2 players left alive are going to be Sub Rosa and Drone. Drone though is going to be firmly on this B site here, and I don't know if they're necessarily going to be expecting him here. And he actually finds one, but cannot find the second player there. Now that's just going to leave Sub Rosa. The bomb down over by B site, so you got to obtain that spike there. And I don't know if Sub Rosa has many options, but what he does have on his side, which will dwindle very quickly, is time. If Sub Rosa can get this pick on the Vice, Gabriella, this can actually really present a winning opportunity here for TSM.
And Vice out in the open, trying to, there you have it. Defender side taking that one away. First victory.
But it's actually going to be Shinobi shooting out with that SMG. Does not nail the shot though. Looking to nail him with the aftershock, and he manages to do that one there. And then the challenge comes up top from Hayes, and just like that, you think that it was all going to work out.
Drone onto the Omen. Great way to start cracking that open, but it's a single trade so far. Smoking off over onto market to make this push more effective, as Sub Rosa does get that entry effectively. And here it is with the ultimate to go ahead and block off market as well. Can Shinobi get this with the aggression into B main? But unfortunately, there's a sniper on the other side.
Yeah, Wardell has been clinical, like a surgeon with that weapon. It's been working out so well for them. So now you're going to have Color playing in the mid, but Vice is on the CT side. So on defense side, wrapping around to B. Wardell will be watching that lane aggressively with the op. I would be shocked if he drifts away. Instead, he's sending out the drone, though, which is a smart play to do. And he found him. He found the mark. He found the target. He also tagged him, too, forcing Vice to have to rip out that dart that is going to be sitting inside of his chest there. And now Vice is just going to try and poke this one out. Goes for the shot. Actually does a little bit of damage to Wardell. Not enough, though. And as Cutler came around the corner, he beams him right in the head. It's going to be 14 HP in a dream. He tried to wrap around and hit him with the right click of the classic.
This gives the information to TSM that they have some more fluid movement through B, but Relic is still here to keep hold of this and gets the pop out, uses his own elf teleport to redirect himself and potentially get another, but Sub Rosa sees it through the dark cover, gets himself onto the site, and this should be another plant over for TSM.
Yeah, that was massive there. Just getting that blip so that he knew exactly where he needed to be. But here comes the push now, as tenz is actually going to just try and shoot through this one. And a res actually to help out a teammate, bring him back into this one. So Omen actually dies instantly, so Relic's not able to stay alive, but tenz is going to get the better of Wardell. That's just going to leave one player left alive. It's Sub Rosa. He's playing low. Can Sub Rosa clutch it? And he does. What a play there from Sub Rosa. The Brimstone
will start to rotate directly onto the site, but the post-plant positioning has been taken up by the 3 remaining TSM members who have their eyes on this entryway. There's a Cypher lurking in main, but he is not anymore, as Hayes takes him out of the equation.
Yeah, there's not really much he could do there. You have Relic, Skylar, that Bulldog, but not able to stand toe-to-toe there.
Easily respond. Very aware of the fact that TSM is stacked here in the B main, but there's no reason to push it to Rosa. The first one to make his way into the site, but Wardell is following up with the ob. Then still doesn't need an op for himself to get that damage, though. Those 2 frags are going to be very effective for Cloud9 in trying to get them crowds here. But Wardell, why he doesn't care? He can hold on to the same position the entire time and continue to grab.
Yeah, but they did lose a lot of value there. I think that the play could have potentially have been to place down the Brim ult right at the back of defender side, so that this way you can remove it and pull that attention over there. But this is going to be in the beginning. So we are waiting now for an execute. So that was smart. They dropped the wall down and then didn't actually have anyone on top of it, at least from what I could tell. Rolling Thunder, though, is going to be in play as Hayes is going to be a rock to the side alongside with Sub Rosa. But Cutler, while all that was going on, did manage to place that spike down on the A site. So look at the amount of attention that was wrapped around, forcing all of Cloud9 to now focus on a retake. Meanwhile, TSM, they're going to be making their way around from the attacker side. They got to get there quickly.
Oh, that ended up pulling so much attention, and now Cloud9 have made their way to rafters, but this is a choke that will be anticipated by TSM. They're making sure nobody's coming through the flanks. Trap wires have been set up for that effectively. The Brimstone's going to be coming through tree room to offer that effective cross, but here it is directly from A main. Wardell positioned effectively, gets flashed out, but it doesn't matter. You can sidestep it, and Cloud9 have no one left to try and keep this alive in this round.
So precise with it, but now here comes the attack here. They're going to push right through the smoke, and look at this. Actually drops him with that shock dart, does a ton of damage, but it was not enough to get the kill. But they're down to 35 HP, this Sova. Very weak. Hopefully the Sage... Okay, the Sage is going to have the heal.
She will. And the two remaining defenders over on TSM side, they're forced to make this slow rotation. Drone starts to peek out, and right there behind Tetris, Sage pops up, but everyone else, you have the Sova positioned in A main to send out that drone for intel. It's no secret that TSM is still hanging on the rafters. There's another one from drone, but in the end, it's the 1v1 Golden Boy.
Yeah, and also you have that shock arrow. So the slow orb is placed, preventing Mitch from trying to get this angle, and that is going to have to be just Hayes going right for this one. And he had to commit to it. He had no choice but to archway and then creep in, but Wardell was there and read that one like an open book. Tried to see if he can get a kill right through the cyber cage, but it did not come to fruition there. They're just going to be held back for the moment because of that Molotov. And Sub Rosa inside of the dark cover actually gets himself two. Color finds a headshot. Sub Rosa wasn't able to stay alive there long enough. Shinobi got the better of him there. Trades out the gun, but he did get that kill there onto Hayes. So now site's going to be wide open. But here comes Drone as he's stuck inside of the cyber cage, but does manage to line up the target there against Relics. But Shinobi, 7 HP. Not a lot of health there.
And that's the plan.
Rotation. Yeah, exactly.
Directly on site. And as far as the rotations from the defense, I mean, you have Phoenix that is stuck kind of there in shed. Mitch, with his aggression, he's just trying to clean up anybody before they can rotate directly onto the site. Tenz gets that entry, but is traded out for Cutler. So Drone has a great follow-up. It's the 2v2 situation. The post plant has been taken.
Oh, nice shots from Mitch. Drone needs to win this one out. Doesn't have a lot of time to do so, but he's going to run away. And then in the back of the side, you're going to have Vice just waiting, actually on top of the corner. So that was going to be the run it back play. Should know exactly where he is. Mitch gets the kill. They put dark cover on that archway because they wanted to give them the idea that they were going to be rotating out. That said, they made some noise and pulled away some of the attention there. Unfortunately, was not able to stay alive and get kills, but it was good because it actually took two players away. Now they just got to worry about Wardell on site here. But Wardell, that's easier said than done, and he gets himself 3 kills out of that one. Alive. And then you have Tenz, who is arguably the top fragger for this team, picking up this very critical support agent. Wardell doing his best to stay alive there, but it's Tenz on top of the platform. Look at this with the wall. This is how you get clever. Oh no, but Drone is just a little bit smarter there with his aim. And he nails the shot. It's going to prompt Cloud9 to have to move around this, but Cutler cannot stay alive. Neither can Sub Rosa.
This is not easy to move in.
Oh, Sub Rosa, he was in wine just waiting for him. Shinobi tried to just direct that spray on the other side, but it didn't work out that well. They do manage, though, to get onto the site. So before Drone can even do anything with this, he's going to have to remove this wall there. And then Wardell gets 2 with the Hunter's Fury. There's a player on the other side of the wall there. He's going to be inside of the dark cover. It's tenz inside of it. Peekaboo, but it's Drone who saw you.
Now Cutler, I think he's aware that he's got some company here.
Oh!
Did that flash end up going on to Shinobi?
It did. It caught Shinobi, but it didn't get Cutler, but Shinobi still gets the kill. Maybe he really is a ninja. We have to talk to Bob about that. Anyway, looking forward, though. Only a few seconds remaining, and there's Mitch. He's got to just take this spike and put it down as soon as he possibly can. It is going to be a 1v1, a Sova mirror match. Oh, sorry, stand corrected. 1v2, but the Sova's still going to be left alive. Wardell gets the kill. It doesn't matter. It came down to the mirror.
Neck to neck directly through that mid connector. And Subrosa is the first one to get the pink onto Vice. So luckily, Cutler is able to get some follow-up as well. Now, Force still standing for TSM on the defense. They're scrambling towards the A site, but not enough information to know if this is a full commit over to A. Cloud9, on the other hand, a bit low on numbers in terms of attackers. They are outnumbered by the defense, so choosing to play this slow, being that they still have about 50 seconds to work with.
So it appeared as if we were going to see this full commit on A, but the Sova drone actually slowed it down, forced the bomb to make its way over to T side and then wrap mid. They're still looking to play this A, but Wardell stuffed out Mitch, not allowing, and Cutler actually just tossed his webcam over and tried to give him, you know, maybe a Christmas present a little early on. Fortunately, it's not how this game works. Now Wardell's gonna be playing low, doesn't find a shot there. Make sure you quote whenever Wardell misses. But it won't matter because his teammates certainly don't, and that is going to be TSM getting the first game here in the grand finals. And smoke, maybe two smokes and the molly, but tenz is actually going to drift right past that. But Wardell does manage to meet him with the shot. Relix comes around the corner, and there's Relix managing to just hold Wardell back. Subrosa is going to be inside of lamps. A few kills went out. You're going to have one inside of heaven, two inside of heaven, as a matter of fact. It's going to be Hayes along with Drone.
But the box is there on site. Yeah, that's a great place to hide to try and block off those sight lines. And Subrosa ends up rotating through the Yule, but that's the TP going over to B site. You drew all the attention of the defenders to A, which leaves this completely open, getting that plant over into Tube. And still, Relix is here to just defer some of that attention even further.
Yeah, it really puts them in a real sticky situation now. I love the quick TP play. Fun to do in round ones, fun to do in comp, but also in unrated if you ever want to try that out. You just pull a lot of that attention. You know you don't have to worry about anyone trying to flank around you, so you've already gotten all these players on site. Here we go, an attempted defuse here, just trying to bait someone out. Drone nails that shot, looking for another one, and Drone, but it's Subrosa who actually finds a headshot. One more going to be located right by elbow, and it's Subrosa, and they need
A site. Phoenix potentially looking to pick up anybody that rotates through, but tenz right there in U-Haul says, hello, I'm here to play, and I'm going to make a statement.
Yeah, tenz versus Wardell in that instance, and Wardell had that angle locked. But they did not expect Drone to push around that fast. It did not actually burst the slow orb in time, and then Skylar with a low sound. He's going to be on top of the box there. Gets a headshot onto Hayes, looking for another one, but around the corner it's Drone who got himself two. Relix also was going to contribute to that one with a kill on Cutler at that moment in time. This is going to prompt them for that full rotation onto the other side. They're going to make their way over to A, thus sending Wardell, who still has an op, over to heaven. Subrosa on the flank, but the numbers advantage will be for Cloud9.
Taking over into the connector angle, a little less forecasted than the window, which is what the attackers will be expecting. Wardell loves to take these close angles with the op and is no stranger to getting that shot right into the body to clear one. As Brimstones makes his way through showers, Sage and Phoenix are holding directly here too, so they have to be worried about that.
They didn't see him. Subrosa managed to creep around him. He's going to be able to pick one, and then this is going to leave the Phoenix all the way tucked in the corner. There's Subrosa again, the spray down just to let him know, you know, he's all right.
Oh, you ain't coming back.
Oh, I also like the delayed rotation Subrosa has been holding into the back, and that's going to actually call for him to push forward because this is a very clear push into B from the attacker side. Coming through Garden, Spike's made his way through sight, And there's some more funneling through Hookah as well. Cutler, it's too difficult to try and hold on to both of these angles, so throwing down the trap for some kind of safety as the orbital strike starts to block off a whole entire part of this site. Oh!
Ollie.
Good shot there from Subroza. The molly's out. Spike is going to be down 2. But actually, Skylar pops up behind him and then manages to nabs him with a headshot there. Now that is going to be Spike down, only Wardell in a 1v3. If he gets a pick, but nope, that is not going to work. There goes an orbital strike, actually, to just try and hold this one off. Subroza tucked away in the back. Needs his teammates to get there to help him out as fast as possible. And Subroza also watching the flank here too. So this is going to prompt that rotation. Have to come out there, and Subroza, with just barely any HP, was able to stay alive, and now getting that healing there courtesy of their Sage. Subroza again manages to find his mark, this time against the mirror. Mitch, the rival Brimstone. There goes another orbital strike. Subroza with 3. And this so far has just been the Subroza show. And
Shinobi, time for him to do that. Tenz holding, and Hookah gets the nice shot onto Subroza. Subroza's not the only one that was there to try and rotate in on this. Another one from Tenz.
He's looking for it. Be careful, because Tenz is actually on the hunt. Only has a classic, by the way. 3. But it's all he's gonna need. Gets the op. Lots of time left, but finally his reign of terror has come to a conclusion.
Oh, Lottie, he's just got to hope that his teammate can clean it up. He said, I did so much work. Do you got this, my friend?
You gotta win it. You gotta win it. But no, it's Cutler.
Where's the resurrection?
Trying to give them a little bit of a, not a numbers advantage per se, because you're still going to have a few players still left alive. Relics does get a kill on Hayes. Checking the common default spot inside of the box. Don't blame him for that one. Mitch and Vice are going to be holding inside of Lamps. You're going to have Tenz up ahead as well. Wardell manages to find a shot, but it's Mitch, so actually tags himself too. And Mary Poppins flying in the sky gets Wardell. And I actually thought that would have worked out. They got to get that spike down, Gabby. They don't have a lot of time. Tenz gets the shot, but the Hunter's Fury's in play. No choices. No choices. Can he get the shot off? Does do the damage, and that is going to be the round. No one was there to get that spike down because he shot him. There goes the orbital strike, forcing drone out of position, and Shinobi lined up the headshot there, managed to just tag and remove drone from the equation. Now they're gonna get that spike down. And this is the retake opportunity here for TSM. Can they do it? Up 8-3, critical round here, Latagris, for Cloud9.
Indeed, Cloud9 have got themselves into effective post-plant positioning. You have 2 over in U-Haul to try and keep an eye on any rotations from short, as well as hearing noises from connector. There's a potential that they hear that Cypher is pushing through and are ready to respond accordingly. Wardell, Recon Bolt available to gather that info over into the showers.
I know exactly.
You saw them? Oh, you saw them! That forced them out of showers. That forced them out of showers. Oh, Wardell!
Oh my gosh! Holy moly!
So on that first round there, when Cloud9 actually did this to them, the difference is that this time around they were going to be anticipating it, or at least you thought so. The kills are good, but it is Vice with a classic. 2 players going to be working around each other right here, right by the L box. Let's see what Vice is going to do. The molly's out there. Nice shot. Lines head shot onto drone. Looking for another one. Does get the dink. I think did get. All right, it looked like he got a dink there, but it actually wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it was. He did get the dink. So it doesn't matter though whether he got the dink or didn't, because.
And A.
Wow.
Is with the ghost to open things up onto Vice.
Yeah. Then Tenz ends drone inside of Hookah, and then Subroza answers right back, secures himself too. Shinobi zipped through the teleporter thinking that he was going to get the jump on Subroza, but little did he know that there is no getting the jump on Subroza. Subroza always gets the jump on you. Relics now, perhaps recognizing that there's going to be a player located right by Long, does get that flash off, and it's going to be enough to kill on that one. But Relics,
And with that, TSM are deciding to keep things slow, but tenz starts to get an opening out here from the hookah angle, sprays through the smoke, but it is Rosa that gets the double.
I wouldn't be angry about a game 3, even though it is 1 a.m. right now. I'm not arguing with that one, but Rosa wants to end this one as quickly as possible, and this is going to open up 4 kills for Rosa. Last player left alive. Does Rosa become, wait for it, Ace Rosa, and get himself this final kill? We're going to be working together here alongside Wardell. There's Relics
Looking
coming around the mountain. Oh, it might actually be. Oh,
yeah.
he's going to go for Molly.
Incendiary lineup. Get him off of that.
Oh, but Wardell gets the shot. You know, it's sometimes the orbital strike answer back there. TSM looking, and Drone actually is going to charge through it because he doesn't need to worry about it because he's in run it back state. So he's going to be inside of lamps. And finally, he's going to go back. Rosa, though, does manage to get the first blood. tenz gets a kill, a huge one onto Wardell. And then Vice gets a kill with the Bucky on Rosa. This is just going to leave only 1 player left alive. It's going to be Relics.
Oh, no.
Can he do it?
Oh, he's got the spike, but
you will not kill my allies.
And the rest came through. Oh, no. He doesn't have a lot of options remaining here, folks. This is looking like it could very well be the conclusion of the Immortals First Light tournament. And there it is. TSM pick up the win. Wow. What